Welcome to my first commentary video. I don't plan to make these often, but I haven't seen anyone approach the effects that trading had in the way I'm going to in this video, as most people like to talk about how trading has negatively affected the game and the player base. In this video, I plan to preach how trading has affected the community's creators negatively and how we could try and undo the damage. I want to make it clear that I am an item collector, so of course I'm not gonna sit here and make a video saying that trading's bad and that it shouldn't exist, because that's not what this video is about. I'm going to be addressing one of the community's bad habits that came from trading. I highly suggest you watch all the video and see what I have to say before you leave a comment either agreeing or disagreeing with points I did or didn't say. So anyway, I'm gonna give you a quick run of my origin story so you have more understanding with what I know and what I've experienced in the Royale High community. I started playing Royale High since its very beginning. I'm very familiar with this game and its 3 years of development. However, I didn't join the Twitter community until December 2019, so I've been in the community for a year now. Trading was added to the game on March 23rd, 2020, meaning I got to experience the pre-trading era of the community for almost 4 months. In this time, the community seemed to thrive off of edits and art. I even note seeing a couple of animations here and there, and most of the influencers at the time being editors or artists of some kind. Again, this was at a time where the trading release date was mostly unknown and giveaways just really weren't that popular. I believe they were there, but if you won, the host would just promise to give you the stuff when trading came out, but a lot of people were starting to believe that trading was never going to come out, so most people just didn't bother entering them. At this time also, I was just contributing art to the community. My cosplay wasn't really public, or at least publicly known, until March, around the same time trading was released, so the Twitter community was solely powered on art, edits, 3D models, outfit packs, photo shoots, things, but just overall creative stuff. And then trading happened and everyone's wigs flew. There wasn't really much of a concept of tiers, rarity, or item worths when it first came out. You'd just kind of find someone who had what you wanted and you'd just sort of swap items, so you both ended up on having items that, you both wanted. So, you have a Halo I want, I have a Halo you want, happy days. With the excitement of being able to get your dream items finally, I suppose role-playing, edit-making, drawing, etc. was just put on hold because the trading hub was a godsend and everyone wanted to be there and trade. And then someone made tier lists, and everyone panicked and lost their wigs a second time. Overpaying, item owners raising the prices because, hey people, give me a dozen items and all the diamonds I could ever dream of for this floating donut thingy. And overpayers going, meh, I'll take it, further raising the cost of these sparkly pixels. And suddenly, trading wasn't fun anymore because it became a race to get your dream item before overpayers made it impossible for you to obtain them. And then giveaways for these items that only the privileged could afford appeared everywhere. The sound of these elite items being free made everyone's hearts tingle with excitement and hope until clout chasers realised that giveaways are an easy way to get followers, and so fake giveaway accounts began polluting the community like an infection. Of course, I'm aware not every person to have ever done a giveaway is a clout chaser. I am fully aware that some people just want to give back to the following they have, but I can't ignore all the accounts that pop up out of nowhere and only post giveaways and their follower milestones with no other content past those two things. Especially when their giveaway rules consist of things like follow me, retweet, tag 3 people, and the most problematic one to the situation I'm about to address is the occasional rule where you have to quote tweet a giveaway with a ton of Royale High hashtags. Now, just keep that in your memory for a second. So, I had mentioned earlier that trading had become stressful after tier lists and overpaying had messed up the fun. Well, the people who were still determined to get their dream items, and the overpricers who wanted to see how much they could milk out of the desperate, had started making trade offer tweets. These tweets normally have a ton of hashtags in them, and you're probably seeing where I'm going with this now. So, after the trading hype had died down, the Twitter community had just kinda stopped. There wasn't really any content being made since trading stress had consumed us all, and many of the OG influencers either went quiet, vanished, or lost interest and joined another community. It was a strange transition. We went from the community bursting with colour and creativity to a colourless limbo of not really anything. I know I'm not the only one who noticed it too, and although that happened earlier this year, I feel like the community is still trying to recover from that grey, lifeless period. Community edits have only just come back this month with the excitement of the Christmas update, and art, well, it'd always been there, but not really in the spotlight anymore. You see, with the community becoming so trade hungry, every Royale High hashtag was affected. The giveaway rule I mentioned earlier, and trade posts having every hashtag possible added to them. It wasn't long before people just stopped looking in the Royale High art and edit hashtags because they just didn't see those things. Instead, they just saw a spam of trade posts. Hashtags are important for things to be discovered. Instagram especially relies on hashtags, and Twitter is somewhat the same. Like I said, art and edits were kind of thrown aside in favour of trading, with not as much content being made and trading dominating every Royale High hashtag. I wouldn't blame people for just not bothering to check those hashtags anymore, especially if they aren't seeing the content they want to. This video is about hashtag misuse. It's a huge problem in the community, but no one is speaking about it. With no place for creators to be discovered, the community will struggle to be the amazing creative place it was before. It's all well and good having popular accounts and influencers retweet stuff, but there needs to be that place where people looking for edits and art can find edits and art without digging through tons of unrelated posts. If you make trade offer posts, please don't use unrelated hashtags. I can promise you adding the art, edit, meme, outfit, cosplay, tee, IRL, anything not trading hashtags doesn't do anything to help your offer or trade. The people who find your posts under these hashtags most likely muted or blocked your account, meaning if they were to actually take to Twitter looking for trades, yours just won't show up. So, if anything, hashtag misuse doesn't benefit anyone. Now, please don't go witch hunting users in hashtags. If anything, doing that will make the trader continue. Let's be honest, if a stranger was threatening you, being passive aggressive and telling you to do something, you definitely wouldn't want to listen. I also know that trolls would misuse hashtags if it meant they got attention from angry people, so just don't. Instead, stick to your friends, mutuals, and followers. And be nice, explain to them why misusing hashtags harms the community, and hopefully they'll spread the message too. Harassing strangers and possible trolls won't solve anything. Even if you're nice to them, people just don't like listening to strangers, so it's not worth your time. If you are on a hashtag and see the same person spamming multiple trade posts, you can actually report their account for this under spam and spamming hashtags or trends. You see, most people use the trending or popular hashtags on their posts. Of course, art and edits are high on the popularity hashtag list, and as RHIRL and Royal High Cosplay have been making their way onto the Royal High hashtag suggestion list, I've been seeing an influx of trade posts on those too. I think it's really important we try to minimise the trade post spamming as much as possible so small creators have the opportunity to be discovered by people who are looking for that content. I think it would definitely bring back interest in those things and become a big thing in the community again. So remember, inform your friends, mutuals and followers and get them to spread the message. Report the accounts spamming the hashtags, and hopefully this video will change something. Of course, liking, leaving a comment and sharing the link will also boost this video onto algorithms and stuff. But yeah, I hope this changes something. Now, to my long-time subscribers, let me know what you thought of this video. This was my first time making such a video, but it was really fun. So, although I don't plan on making a ton of commentary videos, if there are any other situations where creators in this community are being negatively affected by something, and no one else is talking about it, please do leave a comment about it. I do read all my comments, even the hate ones that end up in the spam folder because their grammar and spelling is so immaculate, even the moderation bots can't understand what they're saying. But yeah, thank you for watching and let's end hashtag misuse.